Hi folks, just a quick video. So, okay. So maybe between last night and this morning, I received a little bit of truth that the general understanding was wrong about. Okay. Do I ever give myself a pat on the back or congratulations because of the fact I understand something that generally speaking isn't understood? No. No. Immediately you think, but how on earth did we not understand that before? It's always been there. Always. That's why when I hear that people say, oh, I'm led by the word of God, I know straight away you're a liar. You're a liar. I know you're a liar because if for the past 3 years God has been revealing stuff to me that's always been in the word of God, it's not you that says you're led by the word of God revealing it. God is. Because you've been blinded to it. You didn't see it. You're supposed... These people that claim that they are led by the word, they think they're so superior because they claim that they're led by the word. If they were so superior because they're led by the word, then come on. How is it you didn't receive this? How is it you didn't know that, okay, God created the world. God created, before that, the angels that would bow down to him. Then he created humans. Humans that would have a choice to choose him because he wanted a relationship with his creation. Then, of course, sin got in the way of relationship. Then he sent down his son. The church assumed the only reason why he sent down his son was because then people can go to heaven. That was never the case. It was always in there. Why did God create people? Because he wanted relationship with his creation. What was in the way of that? Sin. What did the Lord come down to deal with? Sin. Why? To get it out the bloody way so we can have a relationship with Father. How on earth is it these people that claim to be led by the word of God did not see this? So to say, do I pat myself on the back? No. Because it was always there. One reason I don't is because it was always there. Another reason why I don't is because until people start actually understanding it and receiving it, there's nothing to pat yourself on the back for at all. There is work to be done. And so you do that. The whole point added to the point I just made about relationship with Father. When Yeshua says, I'm the way, the truth and the life, no one comes to the Father except through me, it means you're supposed to go through him to the Father. That's what it means. If no one comes to the Father except through him, it means you're supposed to go through him to the Father. Because why on earth would he say, no one comes to the Father except through me? Why did he just say, no one comes to the Father? These people that claim to be led by the word, it's in there. Matthew 7. How on earth did these people not understand? And we're not teaching people, if you do not judge, you won't be judged. The 30 odd years I was in church, never heard that from anyone. Never. Only over the past 3 years has God revealed that to me, that that's actually clearly stated there. Which again, it's been there all the blinking time. So no, there was never any patting yourself on the back. There's never any thinking that you are special in any way, shape or form for knowing this. That you are better than anyone else. No. There's all this confusion. How on earth did we not know this? It's there. It's blinking obvious. It was always there. So that's why, as I say, when I hear people say, I get annoyed when I hear people say, oh, I'm led by the word. No, you're not. You're not. If you were, you would have known. And if you think that's a superior way to be led, you would have known before I did. I was led by God, not by the word. I was spending that time speaking to my Father, building relationship with him, and he was sharing that stuff with me during that time. I was not spending hours and hours and hours in the Word of God. Now maybe I could have received more if I was. I'm not going to say I couldn't, because maybe that's the case. But what I received directly from God. Not through reading the Word, directly from God. So, which way is superior? I'm pretty sure I know which way is superior. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it ain't being led by the word. Yeah, in the end. Look, as I've said to people, if the way you are connected to God is through the word, great. If the way you're connected to God is through prayer, great. If the way you're connected to God is through worship, great. Use whatever works for you. Oh, for years I've heard this same crap. Now my friend Rob Hyam, right? He had a mentor, and his mentor was a street preacher, a street minister. I disagreed with his mentor in a big way, because his mentor was telling me that everyone had to be a street priest, street minister, street preacher, sort of thing. And I said, no, that's not biblical. And he hated it. He didn't like the fact that I said, well, no, that's not biblical. Because the Bible talks about, you've got teachers, you've got pastors, you've got administrators, you've got healers, you've got this, you've got that, you've got this, you've got that. People are called into all types of ministry. There's not just one type of ministry. And he didn't like that this young believer, because he thought that because he was in this ministry and this ministry worked for him, that this must be the only way, that this was so crucial and so important for the work of God. Well, then I met someone called Mike Tom who was fasting. And to him, fasting was the key thing. Fasting was everything. Because it's working for him, everyone had to have fasting. That was the most important thing. It was never the most important thing. It was to him. It was personal. Same as it was to the mentor of Rob. It was personal to him. And because it was personal to him, because to him it was the most important thing, great. It should be. Because that's what you're called to do. But don't try putting that on everyone. You know, if to you have that where you are connected to God through one way, then great. Do that. But when I'm telling people you've got to go to Father, that's not because it works for me. It's because the Son said you pray to the Father. The Son said you worship the Father. The Son said you basically give the glory to the Father because the Father is the vine dresser. If you understand about grapery, is the word grape? I don't know if it's called grapery or winery or whatever it's called. The vine dressing is essential for the bearing of fruit. Now, of course, so is being on the vine. Yeah, let's not minimise the fact that, you know, if Yeshua is the vine and we are the branches, of course we're on the vine. That's very important. But he was giving the glory to the Father. He was pointing to the Father. Whenever anything wonderful happened, he said, my Father did this. It came from him, not from me. It came from him. And we're saying everything is the Son. And the Son said everything is the Father. Well, excuse me, are we the ones who are wrong, or is the Son of God wrong? Well, yeah. To me, yes, that is my calling sign, is go to Father, yes. But it's not because it's key to me, it's because it's key to him. So you take care. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.